connection, and then lo and behold, because I'm just over the border in Oman, so the UAE signal's weak but still strong enough that it won't switch to roaming. But it's come on, so I'm not going to give you a full boat tour because that's coming up next week, and I'm worried if I go inside and go down I lose the signal. So this is just a quick intro video to our Musandam trip this weekend. We're on a new dhow. It's called the Sheesa Red Dhow. It was owned by a diving operator which went closed down. It didn't go bankrupt, it's just the owners decided enough was enough. They own big resorts, and at the end of the day running liveaboard dive vessels was a passion for the father, but he was getting old and the families didn't want to continue. So this is on. So Sheesa bought one of their dhows, a red dhow, very high standard. You'll see that in the video next week. We are in the Omani port of Dibba in the Musandam. That's our regular dhow there. You'll see that this dhow is laid out completely different. This dhow was designed by divers. So, and again, you know, it's so nice. It's so nice. If I get enough interest, I may organise some 4 or 5 day trips, because you know there's a couple of cabins with ensuite facilities, and then the other cabins have shared facilities in the stern. You know, 2 cabins share one bathroom, and in forward 4 cabins share one bathroom, which is much better than on the regular dhow. So in all my times diving the Musandam, I have never been on this dhow. So let's just have a look around again. So this is diving deck, you know, whereas on the other dhows it's generally forward and the kitchen's back. This has got a nice salon area, not as big, but it's well thought out. Again, I go through in detail, but you've got the snacks area, you've got tea, coffee area, very nice. So this is Dibba Port. It's a commercial fishing port. As you can see, fishing dhows, you know, it relies heavily on fishing. This part of Oman, the northern Oman port called the Musandam. There's a typical fast boat we go on. So this is like a diving deck. We normally just dive off the fast boat, I guess, but I'm not sure the fast boat will come in here or we'll board. I'm not sure, never dived off this down before, but very nice area. We'll just finish up by going upstairs and have a look. Again, I've already done this once in detail. That video will be posted next week, hopefully by probably Tuesday. Not sure. And this time, instead of doing a dive report, there's one with all the sites, and I'm going to do individual site reports. Hopefully we'll have some really good stuff this weekend. Not looked at the weather yet, but it looks settled, and I've not looked at the tides because they're busy running around doing the big boat. So here we are. There is a new port development going on, which when it's finished will make everyone's life a lot easier. At the moment we have to park the other side of those buildings in the trailer park. There's our regular dhow when we go out on. And upstairs it's kind of set out very similar. It's a bit more plush helm station, same table and chairs. So they do seem to have a boom box. I hope we're not going to be playing that all night. One interesting thing is they've got fridges. They're fridges that you can put stuff in. So well thought out, and the helm station's a lot bigger than the regular dhows, a lot nicer. And then you've got the sun loungers right at the front. And then let's just have a look round the port. You see all these fishing dhows there. And this is a busy port, you know. And then we have the tourist dhows, which are all lined up here. They bring day trippers. They bring day trippers from the Emirates in big buses, and they will go up snorkeling. They don't go up as far as we do, obviously, and then go back. And sometimes, if we're unlucky, we get caught at the border behind a couple of buses, so we all try and get back and get out before the day trippers are back. Never used to be like that. It used to be an open border, but something went on and Sharjah put in a police post and border control. The Omanis, no problem at all. We don't need a visa, we just have a letter permission which we show at the border, and then they let us in. So it works all quite well. Some restrictions now. They search the vehicles when we go out, and recently they've decided we can generally only have 4 or 5 tanks per diver or per vehicle. So that bringing your own tanks like we do, that can be a problem, but Sheesa do have a lot of their own tanks. We like to use our 15s. We are considering just going to their 80s and using bigger stages. Anyway, that's the live stream. Have a look at the sun starting to set over there. So I don't know what I'm going to use for the thumbnail yet. I'm just going to look around and find something. If the wind was blowing, I'd use an Omani flag. But anyway, there we are. We're at Dibba. Hopefully a good weekend's diving. If we're lucky, a whale shark or a mola or both. But diving up here is adventurous. You don't know what you're going to see. You don't know if the visit is going to be great or if it's going to be not great. And that's the fun of it. And it's a great way to escape the hustle and bustle of the UAE and go back in time and experience traditional Arabia. So that's it. I'm signing off. Promised live stream is done. I'm in the Musandam this weekend. Monday, you'll have a big live stream from the boat. All the work will be completed by then, and we'll be putting it back in the water. So there'll be a couple of live streams. We're going to do the whole of the Dubai Canal. When we put the boat in, we did the live stream going up the creek. We're going out by the canal. All right, I'm signing off, guys. Thank you. Now, in the video coming up about the Dhow, I do apologise for not doing the live stream, but this is the live stream. So those who've watched this, please, I don't want to edit all that out. You know, I'm getting old. All right. Have a good weekend.